guys, Adriana Jimenez joined here with the champ, Danny Jacobs. Danny, you guys broke the internet this week with your big announcement of this great fight with Canelo. This is the fight that you've been asking. What are you feeling?
Excitement. Nothing but pure bliss, I guess, because, you know, anytime you have a guy with the superstar power and the caliber of opponent, he's a champion. You know, he's fought so many numerous of champions. I mean, to step in the ring with him is an honor for me. You know, but aside from that, you know, my legacy is on the line, and I have so much to gain from this fight, and I look forward to doing that. Most importantly, giving the fans a good show, but I want to be a Hall of Famer one day, and it's only through the likes of guys like Canelo.
Absolutely. Now, a lot of people were surprised that Canelo took this fight against you. What was your reaction? What was your reaction when you found out?
I was too. I was like, yeah, I didn't think he was going to do it. No, seriously speaking, though, it took a while. You know, it was a worry for me until the actual contracts were signed. I didn't believe that I would get it, even though we were negotiating. Just for me, anything can happen in boxing. And sometimes you hear things as far as, you know, Canelo maybe not wanting to fight the best guys out there. But I was confident in my team, and like I said, I take my hat off to Canelo and his team for accepting the fight. Now it was really time to put on for the fans, right? Yeah.
What did you think about? I mean, there's so much criticism against this fight with Rocky Fielding. What did you think about it?
Well, he wanted to make history, which I respect. And then if he had maybe 2 hard fights prior to, I think it may be deserving of a easy fight, maybe. And that was definitely an easy fight. But you know, he's a champion. He's definitely, before that, he's done a lot. And like I said before, I'm looking forward to giving the fans a great show because I know he's going to bring it. But, you know, that brings the best out of me.
You guys have a common opponent in Gennady Golovkin. Is there anything that you can take from his 2 fights against Triple G?
Well, you know, when you're in camp and you're studying film, you look at certain flaws, certain bad habits that you can exploit once you're inside the ring. So we're going to go to the tapes, but I've been studying Canelo all my career because I've been a fan of him, so, and still am to this day. So it's like, you know, I know his style. I don't need to just watch a similar opponent that we have and try to figure it out because every fighter is different. Every fight, every boxer, every style makes out for a different ending. So for me, it's really about going in there and adjusting because I can plan for Triple G Canelo, and he gives me a completely different type of guy. So I have to be ready and prepared, and most importantly, just if the time comes.
So you know his style, and I mean, you don't have to tell me anything, but you see holes in his game.
Well, I mean, every fighter has a flaw, or every fighter has a bad habit, or something that you could exploit.
Right.
You know, and that's the thing that you look for. I'm the longer fighter, just as fast. I'm the stronger fighter, and I have skill too. So I'm not some of his last opponents, the guys who just come forward. You know, I can go back, I can go sideward, I can switch, I can do a little bit of everything inside that ring. So it'll be a challenging fight for Canelo, and you know, I really see myself having my hand raised by the end of the night.
We're absolutely looking forward to that fight. Everyone that we talk to has it 50-50, so we can't wait for that day to come soon enough. I'd like to get your thoughts. We just saw Manny Pacquiao defeat Adrian Broner. What were your thoughts on the fight and how Manny performed?
Well, Manny still has a little bit left in his tank, and I'm glad to see him perform. I'm friends with Adrian, so obviously I hate to see Adrian lose, but I want Adrian to come back and show us the old Adrian that he showed us before. But much respect to Pacquiao for stepping in there and calling out these top guys and performing. You know, he wants to. He already has a legacy, but he wants to add on to that amazing legacy he has. So best of luck to him.
What could Adrian Broner have done differently to change things around?
I don't know. I think he just probably needs to go back with his team and study the fight to see what they can do differently. But I think maybe punching just a little bit more and coming forward a little bit more, yeah.
And lastly, just want to get your thoughts on the Manny Pacquiao that we saw tonight. Can he compete against the other champions? And even Floyd, everyone's talking about that rematch.
That has yet to be seen. We don't know just quite yet because, you know, a guy like Spence or a guy like Floyd Mayweather, you know, they're the top echelon. You know, the game higher than that, so we don't know yet. But we know Pacquiao lost to Mayweather, and that's about as high as to get for him. So to see him against an Spence or somebody like that, it's a little tricky. But, you know, it'd be something to see if it happens. So.
All right, Danny, always a pleasure chatting with you. Thank you so much. We can't wait for your fight.